individual in this world need to perform their basic functions of life, like respiration, okay, digestion, and then reproduction is also there. We animals can move from one place to the other place, and then we talk, we communicate. So for everything we need energy, and energy we get from our nutrition. That means we have to consume food. Okay, so nutrition can be of two types. That is autotrophic nutrition, number one, which plants undergo. That means they make their own food by the process of photosynthesis, in which they use sunlight, they use CO2, plus they use water, okay, and then they use in the presence of chlorophyll, okay, chlorophyll and sunlight, and then they make their food, which is glucose plus oxygen is released, okay. So this is the plant nutrition which they undergo, which is called as the autotrophic nutrition, in which they make their own food. But many organisms, those are heterotrophs, which make their own food, are called as heterotrophs. Now heterotrophs undergoes three different modes of nutrition. That is, they can be called as saprotrophs, parasitic mode of nutrition, or holozoic nutrition. So saprotrophs are or saprotrophic nutrition are those nutrition in which the organisms feed upon the dead and decayed plants. Okay, so they don't eat plants from their mouth, but they feed on them. They are like bread molds. They are very small plants or animals which we call as the unicellular organisms. Okay, so unicellular organisms such as bacteria, fungi, even bread molds, they undergo saprophytic mode of nutrition, so they feed upon the dead plants. Okay. Now, after this comes the parasitic mode of nutrition, parasites. They are parasitic. Okay, they eat their food, they absorb their nutrition by absorbing the nutrition from the plant itself. So, like there are many plants or many animals like roundworm, hookworm. They absorb the nutrition by sucking the blood from the body. So they also don't have the proper organs in their body in which the digestion will be there. So they just absorb the blood or the nutrient fluid from the animals or plants body. There are many castessa, it's a kind of a plant. Kya naam hai iska? Not cactus, castessa I think is that. So many plants and animals are there which consume their food in the form of nutrition or in the form of liquid or blood, from which they get their nutrition to perform the life functions. Okay. So after that comes the holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition में क्या होता है? Holozoic nutrition में in which the plants, plants will not undergo the holozoic mode of nutrition. Holozoic is only done by the animals, in which they engulf their food from their mouth. Either from their mouth or they engulf the whole food when they are having the food and they are digesting it. So the process, there are some steps which come under the holozoic mode of nutrition, that is ingestion. Yes. Number 2 is digestion, absorption, very good, assimilation, and egestion. So please don't confuse between ingestion and egestion. They sound similar and spelling is also quite similar, but there is a difference. Ingest karna, to enter into our body, so ingestion, and egestion means to take it out from the body. Okay, so the first example for this is amoeba. So though it's a unicellular organism, it's not a multicellular organism. It does not have any specific organ system in its body. Still, it undergoes the holozoic mode of nutrition. Like the amoeba will have its food, it will ingest the food, it will digest the food, absorb the food material and then assimilation and then digestion. Okay. Ingestion means to take the food in the body. Okay. Amoeba is does not have any fixed shape, so the process by which amoeba have its food is called as phagocytosis. Phago means to eat, and that is to eat something. So especially amoeba feeds upon the bacteria. क्या करेगा amoeba की जो shape होती है keeps on changing. It will form this type of structure like pseudopodia, and then the bacteria or the food material will be here. So amoeba will open a protruding end of its body, and then it will engulf the food inside it. Okay, so amoeba moves with the help of its false feet called pseudopodia, और उसी की help से it keeps on changing its shape. ठीक है, और जब food material यहाँ पे आएगा तो amoeba will close it, and then the food material will enter here, and from here amoeba will secrete, because it is a cell and cell has different cell organelles, so it will have some digestive enzymes which will absorb, digest the food here with the help of digestive enzymes. उसके बाद absorption होगा food का, ठीक है, and then absorbed food will have all the nutrients will be absorbed by the amoeba, and those glucose, because glucose बनेगा बाद में, and then it will be used to make energy for the cell, for this amoeba, and after that when the absorption assimilation is done, the waste material will be again ejected out from the body from here. Okay, it will come out of the body. Okay, so this is the nucleus. So amoeba also undergoes the holozoic mode of nutrition, in which it performs all the 5 functions which are important in the holozoic mode of nutrition, that is egestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and excretion or ingestion. ठीक है. After this, there are human beings which also undergo the same mode of nutrition. So the digestive system of human being is complex than the amoeba, because human beings are the multicellular organisms where they have all the organs, and all the organs perform in a specific system which is called organ system. So first I will draw a diagram. So the food is entered from the mouth, okay, and then it goes down in this food pipe called esophagus. Okay. Now here in the mouth, in our mouth, tongue भी present होती है. उसमें क्या होता है? Salivary glands होते हैं. Are present. Now in the human body, the digestion is of of 2 different types. Like organs also perform their functions in the digestion, and glands also perform their function. Like organs and glands all together makes a human digestive system, or we can also say a human alimentary canal, because all the food goes to the mouth, and after the food comes out from the body is all called as the alimentary system. Okay, so there are some organs like we will say esophagus is an organ. Okay, stomach is an organ. Then small intestine is an organ. Okay, then large intestine is an organ. And glands are salivary glands. Okay, then liver is a gland, and pancreas. Okay, so these are the glands. So they have a role, because they will not take part in the digestion directly, but they will excrete some juices from these glands which are very important for the food to digest. Okay, so this is esophagus, and here is stomach. This is a triangle kind of shaped structure which is called as liver, and liver is the largest gland in the human body. Okay, liver. Then here lies the leaf-like structure just below the stomach, which is parallel to the stomach, called as pancreas. And here is the large intestine. The figure is not very clear. Intestine, the outer part, and the inside the small intestine. Okay, now the The food goes to the stomach. In the stomach, there are some gastric juices. Which is HCl. Okay. Number one is pepsin and mucus. These three things are very important. In the exams, the function of these are asked. What are the function of these three things or gastric juices which are present in the stomach? So now, pepsin is an enzyme which helps in the breaking of protein into amino acids. Pepsin helps to break the protein into amino acids or into similar forms. Not amino acids, but it will help to break the protein from the food. So pepsin can only work, only function when there is an acid in it. So it can function in the presence of acid only. So this HCl has two functions. Number one, it kills all the germs or microbes or the bacteria which enter along with the food into our stomach, which are not good for us. So this HCl will kill those microorganisms. Along with that, HCl will help the pepsin to do its work, to perform its function. So HCl के दो functions हैं. Number one, it kills the microbe and it helps the pepsin to work, to perform its function. So pepsin can only function when there is HCl present in acidic medium में ही काम करेगा. ठीक है, pepsin को काम करने के लिए acidic medium चाहिए. That will be provided by HCl. Then mucus will help the stomach to form a lining so that the stomach do not harm itself, or stomach should not have any problem because of the HCl present in it. HCl is a very corrosive, है ना? तो HCl क्या करेगा? डैमेज कर देगा स्टमक को. तो म्यूकस मेम्ब्रेन एक प्रोटेक्टिव लेयर फॉर्म करेगा in the stomach lining so that stomach will not have any problem because of the HCl presence. So stomach में ये काम होगा. After that, the food will go directly. It's not very clear. Pancreas and then it's large intestine, small. Food will go to the small intestine. Okay. Now, small intestine is very large. Actually, it's very long, but it is called small because the tube of the intestines are very narrow. That's why we call it a small intestine. The main digestion happens in the small intestine. Okay. So after the stomach, the food will go to the small intestine. In the small intestine, along with the food, there will be some bile juices and pancreatic juices. So liver produces bile juice. Bile juice or bile. Okay. So bile is a greenish yellowish color liquid which is produced by the liver, but it is stored in the gallbladder, which is just below the liver. Okay. Liver के पास बगल में होता है, पास में होता है. Okay. So gallbladder stores the bile which is produced from the liver. Okay. And what does the bile does? Bile के भी दो functions होते हैं. Number one, bile stomach में तो क्या हुआ? Acid बन गया ना खाना सारा. It converts the food into acidic. तभी तो pepsin को break किया protein को. So bile helps to alkaline the food which is acidic. So it helps the acidic food into alkaline medium again. Bile ये convert करता है, ठीक है? Acidic food को alkaline बनाएगा. साथ में it helps in the emulsification of fat. तो fat को जो हमारे food में जो fat molecules है, जो food है, उसको globules में convert करता है, यानी small fats में convert करता है, ठीक है? ये दो काम होता है bile में. You should learn all the functions of each and every reactive because these are very important and these questions are asked. Certainly they are asked many times. Okay. After this, so यहाँ पे bile juice आ रहा है small intestine में. From the pancreas again, pancreas भी pancreatic juices बनाएंगे. Pancreatic which are again of three different types. Three types के होते हैं. Okay. Number one हमारा बनाएगा pancreatic amylase. Amylase. सलाइवा बनाता है. सलाइवा में क्या होता है? सलाइवा ग्लैंड में सलाइवरी amylase. So amylase का एक ही काम है. amylase क्या करेंगे? वो स्टार्च को सिंपलर फॉर्म में ब्रेक करेंगे. स्टार्च को माल्टोज में ब्रेक करेंगे. ठीक है? स्टार्च या तो ग्लूकोज से प्लांट स्टार्च बनाते हैं, तो वही जो हमारे खाने में स्टार्च है उसको ब्रेक करेंगे. ठीक है? तो पैनक्रियाटिक amylase भी क्या करेगा? स्टार्च को ब्रेक करेगा. दूसरा होगा ट्रिप्सिन. ओके. ट्रिप्सिन होगा. तो ट्रिप्सिन क्या करता है? ट्रिप्सिन विल ब्रेक द प्रोटीन इनटू अमीनो एसिड्स. Pepsin हमारे स्टमक में था, pepsin was breaking the protein into simpler forms, and trypsin will also do the same role. It will also again break the protein. कुछ प्रोटीन का ब्रेकडाउन यहाँ पे हुआ, कुछ का जो लेफ्ट ओवर था वो यहाँ पर होगा. ओके, so that is why some digestion started in the stomach, स्टार्ट होता है, but digestion main occurs in the small intestine. ठीक है, trypsin होगा और साथ में क्या होगा, एक और होगा lipase. ओके, लाइपेज क्या करेगा, फैट मॉलिक्यूल्स को ब्रेक करेगा. ठीक है, ओके. ना ये सारा हो गया इनका फंक्शन. इसके बाद फिर स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन ब्रेकडाउन होगा. देन स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन आल्सो हैव सम स्ट्रक्चर व्हिच आर लाइक दिस, काइंड फिंगर लाइक प्रोजेक्शंस होती है स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन में, तो हम फ्रीली बोलते हैं. ओके, इट हेल्प्स इन द एब्जॉर्प्शन ऑफ द न्यूट्रिएंट्स फ्रॉम द फूड. जो भी ब्रेकडाउन हो रहा है हमारे खाने में, जो हम हमने खाने में प्रोटीन न्यूट्रिएंट्स लिए हैं, जितने भी सारे विटामिन्स मिनरल्स हम जो भी लेते हैं वो सब एब्जॉर्ब तो होंगे ना, ब्लड में रिलीज होते हैं. ऑल दोस थिंग्स गेट इनटू ब्लड, सो दे विल एब्जॉर्ब ऑल द थिंग्स फ्रॉम द ब्लड, और ज्यादा से ज्यादा एब्जॉर्प्शन हो. इसलिए सर्फेस एरिया एक्चुअली स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन इज वेरी लार्ज, इट्स स्क्वायर्ड, ताकि खाना जो है घूम घूम के जाते रहे और डाइजेशन को पूरा टाइम मिल जाए. Along with that, it also has the projections, which is finger-like projections, small, which we have seen in the cells as well. So it also increases surface area for the food, ताकि जितना टाइम तक रहेगा खाना स्टमक में मतलब इंटेस्टाइन में, उतना एब्जॉर्प्शन हो, ताकि all the nutrients of the food should be absorbed, ताकि अल्टीमेटली जब खाना बाहर मतलब जब वेस्ट बन जाए उसमें कुछ भी न्यूट्रिएंट लेफ्ट आउट ना हो. After that, it moves to the large intestine where the absorption of water is done. क्योंकि along with the roughage there is a lot of water in that ना, so large intestine will absorb the extra nutrient from the water. ऐसे तो किडनी में होता है, there is another system, excretory system, which will study. After that, food goes to the rectum and then it comes out from the body. Digestion होगा, which is called as from the anus. ठीक है, so step में हमने यहाँ पे क्या हुआ, digestion हुआ. Then यहाँ पे क्या हुआ, इधर buccal cavity में क्या होता है, food moves the downward direction. तो यहाँ पर भी if you remember we have read about the tissues, epithelial tissues पढ़े थे, squamous, if you remember. So they were tuberous tissues. So they were having some seal-like structure. So they are present in this food pipe. तो क्या होगा, peristaltic movement होगा. Peristaltic movement होगा when the food moves down from the buccal cavity, from this buccal cavity to the esophagus, ज़्यादा ही नीचे की तरफ हो. ठीक है, तो the movement is called peristaltic movement. यहाँ पे गया स्टमक में क्या हुआ, डाइजेशन शुरू हो गया. gastric juices, 3 juices, 3 चीजें हैं, HCl, pepsin and mucus. HCl का फंक्शन क्या है, to kill the microbe number 1 and to provide the, to help the pepsin to start breaking the protein into simpler forms. Pepsin breaks the protein into simpler forms. Mucus helps the protective membrane in the stomach. ठीक है, इसके बाद यहाँ पे क्या कुछ small intestine में bile is produced from the liver, which is stored in the gallbladder. Pancreas is a leaf-like structure. It's a leaf-like gland actually. Pancreas and liver are glands. Stomach and intestine are organs. So pancreas will produce 3 pancreatic juices. क्या है, pancreatic amylase, trypsin and lipase. ठीक है. Then absorption of food is done. Absorption के बाद क्या होता है, assimilation. Assimilation क्या होगा, food absorb होगा, blood will take all the nutrients from the food and it will go to the kidney. किडनी में अलग होगा कि अब उस ब्लड में जो भी न्यूट्रिएंट्स कुछ टॉक्सिन्स भी आ गए हैं, इट विल फिल्टर दैट. ओके, सो ब्लड विल फ्लो एंड इट विल गिव द ग्लूकोज टू द सेल, बिकॉज़ ब्लड इज कैरिंग ऑफ ग्लूकोज, इट इज कैरिंग ऑफ ऑक्सीजन, तभी तो सेल को एनर्जी मिलती है. विदाउट ग्लूकोज एंड ऑक्सीजन इट विल मेक एटीपी. सो एवरीथिंग व्हिच वी ईट अल्टीमेटली गोज टू द ब्लड. ओके, दिस इज द digestive system. After this रिव्यू बताती हूँ मैं इन जो भी हमारे लेवल में और इसमें बने. स्टमक है, स्टमक का फंक्शन क्या है, अगर आगे एग्जाम में थोड़ा सा फंक्शन ऑफ स्टमक तो क्या लिखोगे, it stores the food है ना, and the partial क्योंकि फूड डाइजेस्ट तो कहाँ पे होगा, स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन में होगा. So stomach stores the food in it. Okay, it secretes the gastric juices and then it churns the food. Churning is done in the stomach. Okay, into pulp. जो भी हमने खाना खाया वैसे तो हम खाना chew करते हैं, ठीक है. But sometimes if we are not able to chew the food properly, so there is a hydrochloric acid which helps to acid तो corrosive in nature, it helps to churn the food into the pulp, बन जाता है. And then HCl, which is present in the stomach, it kills all the bacteria or microbes which are not good for us in the stomach. Stomach means so that all the microbes will not enter the small intestine. जो भी खाने में गलती से कुछ खा भी लिया तो HCl will kill those things. So मतलब a body has its own system to defense, है ना, defense mechanism. Okay, now stomach also has some gastric juices. I have just told you. Okay, so number one, HCl, which is called as hydrochloric acid. And I hope all of you know the functions of these. क्या functions है? अभी मैंने बताया था दो function होंगे इसके. It makes the nature of the gastric juices acidic, ठीक है, acidic बताएगा, which helps the pepsin to perform its function better. Okay, and it kills the unwanted microbes present in the food. ठीक है. फिर हमारा है pepsin. pepsin क्या करेगा बताया था मैंने. It digests the protein. Okay, and then mucus membrane. Mucus क्या करेगा? It helps the stomach wall, helps to protect the stomach wall. ठीक है, तो ये इसके तीन फंक्शन है. इसके बाद है you will be telling me, because I have just told you what are the functions of pancreatic juices. पहले तो है what are the pancreatic enzymes. Name the pancreatic enzymes. ठीक है, because diagram, the name of the organs, the name of the gland, you already know. The main questions comes from this topic, क्योंकि diagram बनाने का तुम बना सकते हो easily. Diagram बना हुआ आएगा, labeling that you can do easily. If someone will ask you how is the what are the 5 processes or the 5 steps which are involved in the holocytic nutrition, that also you can do. तो ये जो अंदर का होता है ना main, this is the main problem which is faced by the student, जिनको नहीं आता, क्योंकि questions ना इसी में ही आते हैं based कि इनका function क्या है. तो क्या नाम है इनके? 3 है ना, अभी बताया था मैंने. pancreatic amylase, good, trypsin and lipase. ओके, क्या क्या फंक्शन है इनके? पैनकेटिक अमाइलेज का फंक्शन है, अमाइलेज क्या करेगा? स्टार्च को ब्रेक करेगा इनटू मल्टीपोज. सिर्फ कर सकते हो इट विल ब्रेक डाउन द स्टार्च. ओके, देन ट्रिप्सिन का भी फंक्शन क्या होगा? इट विल जस्ट एक्ट एज अ ट्रिप्सिन विल ब्रेक द प्रोटीन इनटू अमाइनो एसिड्स, क्योंकि प्रोटीन का ब्रेकडाउन होगा इनटू अमीनो एसिड्स. एंड लाइपेज क्या करेगा? लाइपेज फैटी एसिड्स को ब्रेक डाउन करेगा टू ग्लिसरॉल. ओके, लाइपेज फैट को ब्रेक करेगा, देखना लाइपेज विल ब्रेक द फैट. ओके, ये हो गया. इसके बाद एक और है कि जो हमारा लिवर बाइल जूस सेक्रेट करता है. फंक्शन ऑफ बाइल, लिवर एक ग्लैंड है जो कि बाइल जूस बनाएगा. बाइल, ये ग्रीन येलो होता है फंक्शंस ऑफ बाइल। क्या करेगा फंक्शन ऑफ बाइल? बाइल क्या करेगा? क्योंकि इंपॉर्टेंट ग्लैंड है लिवर वेट बहुत ज्यादा, इट्स अ वाइटल ऑर्गन, वाइटल ग्लैंड है, बहुत जरूरी है, नॉट एन ऑर्गन, इट्स अ ग्लैंड। और सेल्फ क्या होता है, उससे बड़ा हो जाता है। इफ यू कट योर लिवर इनटू अ पीस, तो इतने लिवर से वापस बड़ा बन जाता है, लिवर रीजनरेट हो जाता है, इससे कैसा ग्लैंड है हमारे बॉडी में। यस, क्या फंक्शन है बाइल का? बाइल का फंक्शन ये है कि स्टमक ने जो फूड एसिडिक बनाया था, ठीक है, स्टमक में क्या था, HCl प्रेजेंट था, हमारा फूड क्या बन गया, एसिडिक बन गया था। Now, when it will go to the small intestine, that acidic food is again converted into alkaline. ठीक है, alkaline बनाएगा, bile will help the food to convert from acidic medium to the alkaline medium. ठीक है, क्योंकि बाकी जो एंजाइम हैं उनके पैनक्रियाज के वो एसिडिक मीडियम में काम नहीं कर पाएंगे, उनको एसिडिक मीडियम नहीं चाहिए, दे नीड alkaline medium, और alkaline medium बेसिक मीडियम बनाएगा। ठीक है, तो बाइल का फंक्शन ये है। दूसरा फंक्शन बाइल का ये है, इट विल हेल्प टू एमल्सिफाई द फैट, अगेन फैट ग्लोब्यूल्स को, खाने में जो प्रेजेंट फैट है उनको ब्रेक करेगा स्मॉलर पार्ट में। ठीक है, ओके, तो ये फंक्शन है, ये मेन फंक्शन है। हमें तुम्हें बेसिकली फोकस करना है कि स्टमक के अंदर क्या क्या जूसेस हैं, क्या काम करते हैं, लिवर क्या बनाता है, उसके क्या फंक्शंस हैं, और पैनक्रियाज क्या बनाता है, क्या फंक्शंस है, और इंटेस्टाइन में क्या होता है, दैट आई थिंक यू ऑल नो, तो मेनली। ठीक है, इसके बाद हम पढ़ेंगे रेस्पिरेशन एंड प्लांट्स का